Quick announcement before this video starts. This video has been delayed in uploading because currently the Saturday, what is that, 3 days after the massive storm that went through Victoria. I don't know if it went through the whole of Victoria. All I know is that where I'm located in the Yarra Valley, we got smashed. Wednesday, the 17th of June, I believe it's the 17th, I'll put it up on the screen. That is the last day of the pre-order for the winter line. After that, it doesn't come back. So if you want it, this is the time to get it. We got hoodies, we got beanies, we got trackies, we got vests, we got warm jackets, we got a windbreaker. What else we got? We got a mug. Is that it? I feel like that's it. So go over to the website. As I said, pre-order ends on the 17th, I think. And these videos have been a little bit delayed in getting up because of this storm. We still have no power or anything. Oh, hello. Big boys. Your neighbour's dogs. He's a big unit and he's not happy. I'll be gone soon. Oh, hello. I just wanted to show you this. This is what came down in our backyard. We had these ones all fall over as well. This is the other side of it. We just started cutting it up. Just down from our driveway, those two power line poles snapped in half. We got another big branch up there. And like, this is nothing compared to everything else that's been going on. It was pretty full on. But anyway, let's get on with this video. It's a pretty cool one. I wasn't there, but I've had to put this whole video together anyway. It looks pretty cool. I wish I was there. But yeah, enjoy it.
So we just pulled up at Maree, which is the last town before the dirt starts. Seen this awesome sign, Lake Eyre Information Yacht Club. Luckily, found the guy who runs all this because he knows where to go. Because we've got no idea. This is probably not our smartest idea coming out here with no plans at all. I'll give you a little look around it. So this is the yacht club. So when it rains out here, you actually get all the yachts out on Lake Eyre, which is just absolutely incredible. I was talking to Sam about it because we saw a boat getting towed back probably about 2 hours ago. And apparently that's one of the club's legends, as you were saying. It was the only lady to get her yacht on Lake Eyre in 2019, and they had to carry it out there 4Ks in bits just to get it out there. I didn't quite catch the guy's name yet, but he's very, very helpful. I bought a stubby holder. When else are you going to get a Lake Eyre stubby holder? Like a yacht club stubby holder. He's helped us out with telling us where to go. I don't know. I'm a bit unprepared, so we're there, and I think we're only going to go up to like here somewhere. This trip's gone very, very outback, and I wasn't prepared for it. I'm very nervous being by ourselves. There's a sign that says out the front, like, make sure you're very well prepared and all this jazz. So no, if you ever come past here, make sure you definitely stop at the yacht club, because it's something you'll never ever get to do. Really? There's a big sign and it says dirt roads are open. We're going to Lake Eyre South. We don't have enough time to do all of it. Now that we're here, I'm like, oh my god, this This is stuff I've always dreamed of doing, really. I'm nervous, I'm excited, but this is what I built the car to do. Come out here and do this stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, that's actually, I know it might sound weird, but that is the main goal with this car, is to just be a big touring bus, really, even though we don't do a hell of a lot of it. And we just joke around about it all the time. But I'm loving it. We've had a drink at the pub and just learn about a whole bunch of information about the town's local courier, or the postman, which is awesome. Isn't that Tom Cruise? The original Tom Cruise. Absolute legend around these parts. So Lake Eyre Yacht Club is just bloody amazing. Bob's an absolute mad dog.
Yeah, he's actually Victorian.
He's actually a local to me, which is ridiculous. So that was pretty funny. But I reckon we get into this because it is getting late in the day, and well, I don't actually know where we're trying to get to, but we're gonna get there. God, I'm excited. Sure, but this could be the dog fence. You think it is?
Way too high and way better made.
Yeah, it's made out of a different sort of.
You didn't know
it's a different
that
fence.
Making all of the thousands of kilometers of dog fence.
Yeah, pretty sure that would actually be it, because it is different. It's like a checkered fence.
And it's gated.
Yes, that is true. Dog fence. Keep the bloody dogs out.
Yeah. Apparently they still have issues with it, of dogs killing sheep these days. Still.
Yeah.
Like crazy amounts.
Yeah. It actually follows, well, at the moment we're sort of following the old train line through there. If the GoPro picks it up, I'm not too sure. Again.
Yeah.
But that got put out of action in the 80s. And then that's why the town was so big, and now it's not so big. Fun facts.
They're actually Bob's fun facts.
Bob's fun facts. I love Bob. Bob the yacht guy. He's awesome. So old mate Bob, the yacht legend, said if you come here and there's water where the concrete is, there should be some fish coming up the fish ladder. But I'm starting to think maybe it's not this one, because there's no fish ladder. That's just the pipe. There must be another one still. Just watch out for snakes. Oh!
This is what he said. Don't wear shoes you like.
Bottomless mud. Oh, he said not to wear shoes on the Salt Lake because you won't get them back. Wear thongs instead. We're here. I gotta correct myself. It's Lake Eyre South, not Lake Eyre itself. It's a big one. But there she is, full of water. Well, sort of full of water. The water looks a lot closer than what it is, but you can walk out there, which I really want to do. It's gonna be hot though, so we gotta prepare ourselves with water and everything. This is definitely one of the most crazy detours I think I've ever done in my life. Lunchtime today, decided we'd come to Lake Eyre, and now we're here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, thanks to
with the lake.
From New South Wales, helped us out.
They were from Victoria.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
They know who they are.
Yeah, the orange car.
The orange car.
Guys that were going flying.
And he said to send him a photo of the lake when we get here, and there it is. Might just be a bit before I can actually send it to you with reception. Sam?
The sign at the front said this is 12 meters below sea level.
Yeah. So we're gonna be below sea level, which is nuts. Anyway, I think we're gonna chuck some thongs on like old mate Bob suggested and try and go out into the lake, which he also didn't suggest doing unless you...
Hydrated.
Oh yeah. Hats, everything. I imagine it's going to be hotter out there than it is. So we're just about to hit the actual salt path. Very soft. Like, it's very weird. We're just going to walk out for a bit sort of thing, because the more you walk, the further away it is. Yeah, I can just see the car. Because apparently you can get very disorientated out here, which is very scary. So, the car's all the way out there, and the water still looks just really far away. Also, the other thing, I would like to speak to whoever bred all the flies out here. What the hell? We're in the middle of nowhere and there's like 1,000 flies just instantly. Like we've been cruising at 100, so the flies didn't know. They wouldn't be able to keep up with us. They wouldn't have seen the car and gone, oh, we'll follow them for when they get out. I was watching this, you probably can't see on the camera, but there's a little bunch of mess there from a guy who's ridden his motorbike. I thought he made it, but it looks like he got bogged. I reckon this is where the water got to. Right here. Oh no!
Bugger! Oh, damn it!
Oh no! Are you okay?
No. And out.
Are we supposed to walk bare feet?
I don't think so, but...
Well, that's scary. I don't want to sink.
No. Bugger. It's going to be ridiculous the whole way out.
I'm hoping I don't sink. I really hope I don't sink. We're so close, the water's right there.
No.
It is. That's not an illusion, I can literally see it right there. We'll make it.
I don't know what you mean baking.
We'll make it. Oh, have you got black on your feet? On your, or is that just the sun?
No, that's how deep it goes that changes colour. Nope, got nothing.
Oh no.
Can I go home now?
You're going back.
I'm going back.
You're so close.
I'm not. Is it a whatever you call it?
Oh no. Oh, I can see water coming out. Okay guys, Sam's bailed, it's fair enough. I'm struggling hard. Not that you're gonna see it on the GoPro, but there's a bloody duck out there. What the hell is a duck doing? Oh no, it's happened. It's happened, I've gone down. Oh no. Oh no. No! There's only that you can recover from this. Hang on. I think the shoes are helping me. Nah, I'm done. I'm done. Oh no. How am I gonna get out of here? Oh, use it as displacement. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get there because it's just there and I want to touch the water. I'm on a mission. We're going ankle deep. Oh my god. Come here, little duck. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Water in the lower lake. Oh, this is very weird. I'm sinking so hard. This is very difficult to do. Look at all my tracks. I don't know if this is dangerous, but it definitely feels dangerous. But I'm getting there. Okay. I figured out. Surprise, surprise. It's not actually a duck. It's just a stump or something. I can't believe it. I never thought I'd be able to see something like this before. Even though this is difficult, this is bloody awesome. This is incredible. Look at this. Look at fill up the holes. Almost ended up on my house. Another fun fact Bob taught me is that if it's windy, oh god, this is a workout. It can actually blow the water on the lake kilometers. So that's absolutely insane. I really want to get back on my feet though. I don't like sinking anymore. Hopefully, if I make it back to where I started sinking, I can put my thongs back on. I think I just need more footprint. How's all the flies out here? It's not about you.
I know,
it's not because you smell. You probably do smell
Do I want to
now.
look at your hat? Can you see all that?
Well, they're black.
I know, but like they still stand out. Turn around. Yeah, I don't know if they can see this, but
This is so nice though. This is best detour ever. Next morning, rocked up when it was dark. I just got to take it a bit more easy today, because I don't know if you can see it, the tail shaft is smashing the fuel tank, which is awesome. Was just like scraping the guard on it to start with, but now it's hitting the tank. So when we hit the big bumps, I think, take it a bit more easy. Luckily, I've still got the long range tank, the long range automotive tank out the back. So it's still got 164 litres in that, which is fine. But yeah, apart from that, flies are crazy. It turns out there's like a spa here, which is insane. So there's some people in it now, so when they get out, we're gonna go and see what's going on with that. How are you coping with all these flies, Sam? You don't like them? There's so many. So this is it. Doesn't that look lovely? Who would have thought out here, spa? Like there's nothing here, but there's actually so much here. And there's random stuff like the surfboard. Oh, actually bubbles. Oh my god. It's steaming.
This is so weird.
This is incredible. Oh my god. This is awesome. This is sick. It's like
interesting.
It's warm. And there's like
sand on
actually like a pump in here and everything. This is so nice. Like it's early in the morning.
It's like not even 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and it's you don't feel like you want to go for a swim, but this is so nice in here.
Interesting. Again. Interesting. It's only like 2 meters by a meter or whatever. It's tiny. Like that's
yeah. I love it. We're in the middle of bloody absolutely nowhere, and this is it.
It's so weird.
It's like
and it's like steaming.
It's steaming. Not that, I don't think the camera's picking it up.
It's a bit mouldy, but don't look at that.
I don't think anyone cares. I think the water's changed since we've been in here messing it up. Feels nice though after being covered in dirt for a couple of days. This is sick.
It's so weird.
It's so nice.
Weird.
It's so nice though. Alright, so I left camp and we've just, I spoke to some people at camp and they said they're going to this bubbler thing, which apparently is what you do when you come out here. So we've just rocked up at the bubbler. Don't really know what to expect, but I think water bubbles out of the ground. No swimming and no pulling plants out. Copy. Oh, you can actually hear it. Oh, it's like a little tiny waterfall. It's bubbling though. It is bubbling. Wow. The water's just coming up out of the ground in this desert. Probably. It is all salt. We had to drive through a bunch of like salt lake bits to get in here. So Sam's just read the sign. It used to be, well, that's one photo of it, but it used to be quite magnificent by the sounds of it. It used to, what do you say, 1/2 meter high bubbles?
High, yeah, 1/2 meter.
Unfortunately, over the period of time, it's people have
chopped down the big tree that and then it altered the water pressure.
Yeah, so now it's not as full on anymore, which kind of sucks. I still reckon it's cool.
It's still weird, still bubbling.
Yeah.
Producing fresh water out in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, like I was saying before, we've driven literally probably 5 hours at 100 kilometers an hour, like through absolutely nothing. Like you're just looking out going, oh my god, there is nothing here.
Yeah, and you keep saying, oh my god, oh my god.
You come over a hill and you're just like,
whoa.
Oh, okay. All the time. And there's water out here. It's nuts. Just coming up out of the ground. So I just read another sign. This water is actually insane. It comes from Queensland and it's saying that the water coming out of the bubbler is approximately 2 million years old, because that's how long it can take the water to come down from Queensland underneath the ground and then gets pushed up through here. As you can see on the map, that is Queensland. Rainfall comes down up out of the bubbler and can take up to 2 million years.
Well, the water spring here can be 2 million years old.
2 million years old.
I find that crazy. Like, okay, so
how do they know that?
I don't know. In some places of the Artesian Basin, it can be 3 kilometers deep. Like, what?
Yeah, so the water from Queensland lands on the ground.
Rains in Queensland.
Rains in Queensland.
soaked up into the basin and flows underneath the ground.
3 k's below the ground, so then come up out here 2 million years later.
Yeah.
That is absolutely insane.
So the question is, if they had a drought 2 million years ago, does it affect it now?
Probably.
No.
I would assume so. But there's also this boardwalk here that just goes up on top of this hill to get a good view. Mound. Yeah, I shouldn't say hills around here.
No, there's a reason it's a mound. We did read the sign.
What?
It's because when the water comes up, it flows and then sand and dust sticks to it, and it slowly, that's how long this has been building to make the mound.
Copy.
Read the sign.
There's water coming up out of here. Is this another one?
This is a different one, yeah.
Ah, here I was thinking we'll just come up here for a view, but this is another one.
Wow.
Oh, 2 million year old water, come at me. Yeah, so this is, like, obviously there's a car down there, like, there's a pretty reasonable mound. It's come up from the ground because of the water.
Yeah.
I reckon they should just not do school history lessons and just bring kids out here and just get Sam to read them the signs.
Or they can read as well, and then they're doing English.
Yeah, stuff school, get out into the Aussie outback and learn some stuff. There's a few little bubbles in this one of it coming up.
Is there bubbles or if there's...
I really want to know how deep that one is because that looks
deep.
really deep. Well, really, it should be at least as deep as the ground out here. You know what I just thought? You know what this actually is, Sam? This is a cold volcano. Fact. The stuff coming up out of the ground, it's made a mound, and now it's flowing down the hill, and it's cold. It's a cold volcano.
I bet your volcanoes have a better... Like, it's got a... No.
This is awesome. They're our friends that told us where to go to come and see this. I'm quite glad that we spoke to them this morning because this is definitely a highlight. This is sick. Trees are a rarity out here. No, that's a gum tree. We haven't seen a gum tree for probably a day. The Margaret sighting actually looks pretty well made, to be honest, apart from the roof. It's gone. Doesn't have one.
They needed to do major repairs due to flash flooding.
Yes.
Or the sun would warp it back.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there's a fireplace for all the wood you can burn out here.
I haven't seen massive rocks.
Yeah, we were saying that before. Like, especially when we drove past this last night.
Yeah.
Well, like, where the hell did they get the
these
big rocks from? This one's a bit different. Like, it's all
Yes.
got like little...
But on the front, and like the door arches, they're big.
Yeah, on the front of the whole building, it's like...
Decent. They really skimp. They were like, we're going to put full-size doors in out here.
Well, I suppose if they had a train, they could probably train in a whole bunch of stuff from places. So, slight detour off the road. Telegraph station ruins. There's actually a lot of ruins out here. A lot of rocks. Which you don't see the rocks just laying around, so I don't really know where they get them from. It's a bit windy, but we've made it. Cuba Feedy. Lots of dirt roads to get here. I'm not too sure how far we've gone on dirt so far. I have to double check, but it'd be at least 300 k's to maybe 400. I don't really know, but it's been absolutely amazing. We didn't film a whole lot of it. You go through like sort of Simpson Desert sort of areas as well, which was awesome. So you're driving along through all the red sand dunes and stuff, and then just massive like open plain areas and everything. Cool little things on the side of the road you see all the time where you just go, oh look at that, and then it's gone because you're doing like 100, 110. This has got to be the biggest detour we have ever done.
Oh, what do you call it? A little detour.
A little detour.
Little detour.
A detour keeps getting bigger and bigger. Probably about a 1,500 kilometre detour from our original plan right now.
Yeah. We weren't meant to go higher than the Flinders.
Yeah, we weren't meant to go any higher than the Flinders. So we're a bit out of Port Augusta at the moment, just trying to find somewhere to camp, and we thought we could camp here on the beach. Maybe. And that's... the water's like very, very far away. And then I'm not 100% sure if you can actually camp here or not. It's a bit confusing. There's signs like behind fenced off bits saying that you can't drive or camp in there. But I don't know if that means here. We need some verification that we can stay here. You look it up on free camps in Google and it says you can. That's why we came here.
Well, you just Google camping and it's like, oh, free camping, beach camping. So.
But
Who knows who put it in there?
But I'm very confused. I don't know, the joys of road tripping, of not knowing where you're going to stay all the time. Situation update. We've been pushing on to Renmark, so we've been driving for ages. May have been pushing the car a little too hard, and I've snapped all the belts off, so there's no fan or alternator. It's like 5:30. We're in the middle and not really anywhere. And then I didn't turn the car off because I thought it was just the alternator, and then I realised the fan wasn't spinning, so then I checked the temperature gauge on the car, and the car started overheating because we weren't moving.
We have 55 minutes to run back.
Yeah.
How many close on?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy just turned around.
Yeah. Might have someone who's willing to help us, maybe. Just got up, it's the next day. There was a bit going on last night. Lake Bonnie, which is quite nice. Still sand everywhere. So yeah, as I was being an idiot and GoPro myself last night, this guy by the name of Trent rocked up. We broke down just outside of his house. He was just on his way home from work, 5:15. So he instantly rang, because I thought we were in the middle of nowhere. It felt like the middle of nowhere. Turns out you can catch a ferry across the Murray and then go to towns.
Free ferry.
A free ferry. He called up the local like auto parts store for us and got the guy to leave one out for us, because it's still local to them is still like 20 minutes, half an hour away. Took the car back to his house, put it in his carport. He drove us over there, over the ferry, went and picked up the part. The 2 alternator belts went, came back. I ended up fitting them, which was just a nightmare. When you've been driving for however many hours and then having to fix your car in the dark.
Yeah, but we had light.
It was still not good.
No.
It was done, and then Trent was like, "Oh, I've put dinner in the oven for all of us," and
It was amazing. He cooked us like a full course meal.
yeah, let me have a shower at his house.
Yeah, he was
Took us in
covered
for
in dirt.
yeah, took us in for dinner. I was black. Yeah, suggested this little spot. I thought we were in the middle of nowhere and we were screwed.
Yeah, he was great. It was
Yeah.
it was very, very lucky.
Yeah, and then tried to pay him some money or give him some drinks or anything. He wouldn't have it. Massive, massive thank you to Trent. You're an absolute legend.
Great guy.
Country
Yeah.
people.
Pay it forward is what we're going to do.
Yeah. I thought we were stuffed. I knew that we'd be able to drive the car, but the sun was going down and we still had like an hour to go to Renmark, which means we'd have no headlights. And then we're by ourselves, so we can't jump start the car either. Started to get pretty nervous, but he saved a day, and it's just unbelievable that people are like that.
So amazing.
And we'll literally just take you in off the side of the road. Had no idea who we were or anything like that, just complete strangers, and helped us out massive.
It's a really nice day, living in the right space. Breathing your grace, got me feeling some kind of way. Yeah, you're keeping me sane, got me in my right brain. I can't explain, but I'm feeling some kind of way.
So we finished up at the, what was it?
I just told you.
Woolshed
Woolshed
Brewery.
Yeah.
Rated.
Try the hard lemonade.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know you were drinking alcohol.
It's so good. And it's on the banks of the Murray, so it can't get any better. That was South Australia. Went to Victoria to see Sam's friend. Success.
Yeah.
Now we're in New South Wales. And where are we, Sam?
Orange World.
Orange World.
Go to come see oranges.
So we just got to the Pink Lakes. Now it's been another really big day of driving. Not as bad as yesterday. Probably still done over 500 Ks for the day. And then, yeah, we just rocked up at the Pink Lakes, which isn't actually very pink at the moment. It's still white. The sunset here is supposed to be amazing. So, just gotta pop the tent open. Should have prime view.
Breathing in your grace like, ooh, I won't change. You got me like, ooh, I can't shake it.
I don't think we're gonna sink this time. It's kind of pink. I like it. No, it is pink.
It's pink.
Pink salt.
Couldn't even see it with the lights on. Had to try and catch you with a Nikon. Yeah, changing atmosphere, you got me feeling loosely. I felt a picture, I can see it like the movies.
next morning. Actually, it rained last night. We're not gonna go Big Desert anymore. We're just gonna hightail it to Grampians. We've got a very scary situation. I've got to teach Sam how to drive manual.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My actual mates know no one drives my car ever. So
Yeah, but I'm not even your mate. I'm your girlfriend.
exactly, no one drives my car ever.
Yay! Let's give this a go.
Oh god.
Don't distract me.
Don't crash the car.
Why do you have bar work?
No. How was that, Sam?
Oh, I think it's better than learning with my dad. As much as you're a good teacher, I think you're more stressed about the car than you are about me.
Of course I am.
Yeah, so.
If we're into someone else's car, I wouldn't care at all.
But
Like if you had your own car. Starting our Siloart journey on the way home. There's definitely, I feel like there's more than what is on the map.
yeah, this
Around.
is just one of the Siloart car trips.
So, a little different to the rest of the trip. There's bloody rocks and mountains. I've done a lot of
What about
Ks.
Holes Gap?
Holes Gap, Grampians. There's a lake. There's another lake over there. There's people about to abseil down a cliff. First thoughts on the Grampians, pretty good. Lake view, is that where we are?
Like view lookout.
Lake view lookout. Tell you what, it would have been pretty sketchy. No, the people building the handrail. Jesus Christ. Like imagine drilling holes right there. That one moves. It's pretty cool though. It's handy. That's nice. That's supposed to be a creek. It's supposed to have water in it. Because we're going to see a waterfall.
Called Silver Band Falls.
We've been struggling to find a campsite. This is a common problem that I've had around the Grampians. You can't find anywhere to camp because you've got to pay for everything. And that's just stupid.
And then they want you to pay online.
You got to book a campsite
Book a campsite.
online out here with no reception. So figure that out. And even if we did pay, we have to stay in a car park anyway because there's these freaking bollards everywhere. So then we're driven ages just to come to a free one. I don't care. I'm not happy. I don't care about anything right now. As you can see, you got old mate down there in his car park. Then there's us in the car park, and then there's a family who has to camp in the car park as well. Just with their kids and everything, just because they've put bollards up everywhere and they advertise it as a free camping site. Trying to go forward driving because it's raining at the moment. It rained last night and everything, so going hiking really isn't an option right now. Struggling to find anything. We're just on this is probably the most four-wheel drive track we've found, but it's pretty much a dirt road still. I know that there is stuff out here somewhere because I remember being out here with Dad once and it was proper four-wheel driving at one stage. Just got to find it, which I don't know if we're going to. I was getting a little bit bored because the track was kind of boring, but then you drive up to a bloody cliff edge. That's sick. Obviously, if it wasn't raining, this would be awesome. There's actually a lake all the way out there. I think if the weather wasn't bad, we would have actually got some awesome views today. Sam didn't like me parking here though.
Oh, because he wasn't turning. He was just kept going.
Going to McKenzie Falls, which is
Probably
the most populated.
place in the Grampians.
Yeah. Imagine doing your concreting to get stuffed up by a kangaroo. Australia. Car park's
11
overflowing at 11 o'clock.
We just finished lunch.
He almost
have this
bailed us
video
up at
that
the
looks-
door. He's like, you can't leave unless you feed
Feed
me.
me. Clean up our mess then.
He's like, oh, I can smell the carbonara. That was lovely. Now it's a Reed lookout. It's going to be the best lookout ever. Being by the name of Reed. It's even spelt the right way. Being Reed lookout, you get one lake and there's another lake on the other side. Best lookout. It is freezing. Also, that emu came back at me and tried to kill me.
He went to the car and the emu crossed the road to come get him.
Yeah, it fully ran at me. I was terrified. I was short-lived because it's freezing. We've got some of Australia's best parkers here. So you've got this guy, probably can't tell on camera because it's like a fisheye lens thing. He's way out, but then when you go over here, oh, I wish I had zoom because it would be a lot better, but that guy's fully blocking in. Old mate in the blue car, and the territory's over the line and everything. It's just an absolute shambles up here. Alright guys, that's going to bring us to the end of this trip. We're just on our way home, stopping at the Colonel. Absolutely freezing now, so we've come from like the desert in Outback Australia where it's been over 35 every day. Apparently there's snow at home today, so it's a big shock. It's been an absolutely awesome trip. The plans definitely changed a lot from just going to Flinders. We ended up going Flinders, Lake Eyre, Outback Roads, Cooper Pedy all the way home. It's just been absolutely unreal. If you can get out to the Outback, I definitely recommend going as long as you're prepared to do it. Yeah. Sam's saying it's freezing and she wants KFC. Anyway, if you missed part one will be back on the channel somewhere. If you just look it back up, look Livin 4x4 up and work your way backwards. But hope you all enjoyed it and thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you guys there.
Cup of coffee on the car floor.